The severe weather season already off to a busy start, as you can tell today, but it doesn't mean that it's too late to get ready. There are things you can do to help make sure you and your family are safe. And joining us now in studio, Kelly Hudson with the American Red Cross of West Michigan. Kelly, thanks for your time tonight. First off, we were looking at some of the images down south. You said that you just got a note that the Red Cross is looking for help from the area to send down there.
Well, I did just talk to one of our disaster directors in the region, and we did recently get a call from National asking for help in some of the areas that have been affected by tornadoes. So we've had volunteers who are trained with disaster response on standby for a bit now, and it sounds like we might actually be sending some of them to help.
You've got a team on standby that'll go down and help. That's the good news. We see the images coming out of the south, and it's so important at that point in time you realize you got to have a plan put together if something bad like this happens.
You do, you really do. And the thing is, you know, disasters don't discriminate. It can happen to absolutely anyone. So it's just really important for you and your family and your roommates and everyone to have a good idea of what to do when there's a warning or a watch.
And the American Red Cross now, they've got a new app out. This is really helpful, I've got to imagine. Just install it on your smartphone or your mobile or whatever.
Or your iPad.
Or your iPad. And you can figure out, you know, it gives you a little idea. Tell us what it does.
It's really a great app. You download it for free. It's available on any iOS or Android device. Just search for Red Cross and you'll find it. It's one of our 6 apps that we have right now. People can find out what to do before, during, and after a tornado. It has a list of Red Cross shelters that are opened after a tornado. And also a really amazing feature that it has too is it can actually turn your phone into a tornado siren. So if you have the volume up on your phone and it's on your nightstand when you go to bed and there's a tornado warning when you're sleeping, your phone is going to go off and wake you up and you're going to know to go take shelter. So often these things can happen when you're sleeping. And for that safety precaution to be there for you in case you don't hear the sirens.
It'll push that notification onto you so that you hear it even if the app is off.
Right.
Yeah, that's important to know too. We're talking about the difference too about, we hear severe weather, severe thunderstorm warning, tornado watch, tornado warning. It's also a great time of the year to get acclimated again with those terms and what they mean. Sure.
You know, if there's a watch, it just means that people are looking out for it. The conditions are right for a thunderstorm or for a tornado. You're just watching. But when there's a warning, it means that something has been spotted, whether by a storm chaser or weather radar, something like that. So it's important to know those differences and know what to do when you see a watch versus a warning.
Great tips. It is that time of the year. Kelly Hudson with the American Red Cross, West Michigan. Kelly, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Storm Team 8 has you covered when it comes to severe weather. You can sign up for text alerts at woodtv.com, but sometimes in severe weather, those cell towers can go down. The one thing you can count on to wake you up in the middle of the night if there is severe weather is one of those weather radios. Bill and Kyle, they were out at the Meyer and Cascade last week showing folks how to program one of those radios. If you don't have one, you can pick one up at Meyer throughout this severe weather season.